this. This is going to convert this iMac Pro, I upgraded the RAM and a 2 terabyte storage to see how I could get the price up to the exact price that the Mac Pro is reportedly at, according to Macrumors. It starts at $6,000. So I got this at the pricing. This iMac Pro. I got it at the pricing of the Mac Pro. Upgraded the RAM. Okay. And a 2 terabyte storage to see how. This looks like a better price for what you get, since it includes the 5K monitor. So it looks like the Mac Pro may be more for a higher end Hollywood video creator rather than a prosumer. So it looks like a good deal. Yeah. Yep. Yep. And that's. Oh yeah. Good. Let's see. Let's see. So it looks like the Mac Pro may be more for a higher end Hollywood video creator rather than a prosumer. So it looks okay. Yeah, this processor resembles the same processor that they have for the Mac Pro. I'd better shut up my screen. Okay. Yeah, this 8-core processor is likely comparable to the same exact 8-core processor in the base spec Mac Pro. So this price of $5,999 is a much better deal with an iMac Pro, since you're getting 64 gigabytes of RAM and 2 terabytes of storage rather than only getting a measly 256 gigabytes of storage. And the fact that you don't have to pay an extra $6,000 for a monitor and stand, you would be better off just saving up for the iMac Pro and not bothering with the Mac Pro. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Okay, next up. This is a Mac Pro upgraded with maxed out RAM and maxed out SSD, which I got to the same price. The same supposed list price for a base spec Mac Pro. So, it looks like a lot of the other stuff that Apple has is a better price for what you get. Even when maxed out, it's not too crazy with the Mac Pro, with the MacBook Pro. Even better with the 13-inch MacBook Pro. Everything is maxed out. And I even include $500 worth of pre-installed software, and it still is less than $4,000, let alone $5,000 or $6,000. Yeah, let's see. Okay, this is a maxed out iMac 5K, along with Final Cut Pro X and Logic Pro X, even with it maxed out, including the maxed out graphics card and the RAM bumped up to 64 gigabytes and the processor maxed out. It's still, and with obviously the SSD maxed out and the Magic Trackpad and Magic Mouse, it still doesn't cost quite as much as the upcoming Mac Pro, at least according to the what's the name of this again? I forgot. Macrumors. Okay. And 1.5 inch 4K maxed out is a lot cheaper, and you get a lot of value for your money with this price. So looks like the MacBook Pro 15-inch maxed out, and iMac Pro and the 27-inch iMac 5K are the ones that come closest to the price of the Mac Pro that's coming out. And yet, all three include a screen. Rather than having to pay $6,000 for the only screen Apple sells, at least I think it's the only screen that Apple sells now. I'll check though. Oh wait, I better go back. Yeah, it's crazy. Maybe if I become a millionaire streamer, maybe I would buy a Mac Pro then. But I'd probably end up buying an iPad Pro and maybe an iMac Pro long before I'd be buying a Mac Pro. I'm using XSplit Broadcaster to stream. I wonder, maybe, damn, my Pro sucks. Oh, looks like they still have the LG Ultrafine 4K. So people won't, hopefully they keep that in stock, because the $6,000 display is not in the price range of prosumers. Unless they're high-end prosumers that are raking in six figures with YouTube and Twitch. Let's see. Yeah, it's good that they have this. And let's see. Yeah. Yeah. I wonder if someone with an iPad Pro that made the mistake of buying a Mac Pro and forgetting to get a monitor would be forced to use the iPad Pro as a display using Sidecar. That would be hilarious and a little pathetic. Maybe Apple should consider enabling their iMacs to function as displays for their Mac Pro. So if someone already has an iMac, having some means of hooking the Mac Pro to an iMac would be a great way to ensure that customers will be happy. Especially the ones that don't want to spend $6,000 for a display. And that would be a great way to keep perfectly good iMacs from ending up in scrap heaps. Yeah. You know, it's crazy that you can get an iMac Pro for $6,000, complete with built-in monitor, 64 gigabytes of RAM, and 2 terabytes of storage, and yet the Mac Pro you can only get 256 gigabytes of storage just for the same price and not have a monitor. It's a little excessive. I suppose it might be good for someone that wants to build a gaming rig and hates Windows and wants to stream stuff right on their computer, maybe have 3 simultaneous streams. Well, if I won the lottery, I'd probably buy an iMac Pro. Hopefully they keep it around and refresh it regularly, because this is the perfect device for someone that wants to get the most for their money for what they get. Okay, I hunger for food. I'm feeding. Who here wants to say? Who here hates iMacs? There's the iMac Pro. iMac Pro. Is the iMac Pro a better value for the money than the upcoming Mac Pro? Yeah! I'm gonna get it. But let's see. It's slow. Yep. I hope.
To go to the store. Come on down. You're gonna have to go to the car and get my drink. I forgot it. Now, I get something for you to eat. Get on here. Now, you're gonna have to go to the car and get my drink.